It's Unveil.
Hello guys, it's me, Gabriel Emmanuel Amachi, aka Olembox, and today I'm going to be your host for this section of the Unveil series. And of course, we always have a lot of gist for you, and don't worry, just relax. I have these people here with me for us to tackle this situation together.
Yo. I'll go by the name Sonny JB. My name is Sonny David, but mostly known by these folks as MC Sonny.
Alright, it's your boy Chris Awesome in the building, and nice having you guys around.
Are you a boy?
Yeah, I'm a boy.
You see, that's the problem that
Forever young, I'm a boy.
Forever young.
I know I'm old for this. Who won't old for this country?
You see, that's the problem that
Why you calling yourself a boy?
I'm a boy.
Man, you're man.
I'm not a man. I'm not a man. This makeup.
Alright, so there's something that have actually been bothering me for some time now.
Okay.
I stumbled on a video online where a parent went to a school to embarrass the principal of the school and the whole school management. And one of the reasons why was because the child came to school late and then they chased the child. They told the child to go back home.
Morning, guys. So I met the dumbest principal today.
Young lady, can you take your
I
thing
have
off?
every right to record.
Oh,
if you
okay.
touch my phone,
Viewers, you can listen
touch
to her.
my phone,
Look at the time our daughter is coming to
if you touch my
Can you
phone, I
see
can
the time
slap
that
you. If you touch my phone, I can slap you, and I'm not joking. If you touch my phone, guys, I'm calling out this. This is book workshop, and these are their teachers and guys. Don't touch my phone. Do not touch my phone. I have every right to use it. Oh, God, leave me alone. Get yourself out of here. I have every right to use my phone for whatever. So they just literally kicked me out of the school building, and now they're saying I cannot make a video with my phone. Oh, guy, if you touch my phone, you will not like what I'll do to you. If you touch my phone, you will not like what I'll do to you. Because all of you fucking up here. Don't touch my phone. Do not touch my phone.
And I saw another one again whereby a lot of parents are harassing teachers for flogging their kids in school. So I don't know, like relating this to during our time. You understand? During our time, even though we're still young, that's why he's not permitted to be called a boy. You understand?
Man, we start. We are.
Most of us receive lacing. You understand? Most of us receive a lot of lacing. So what is really happening?
Because I think there are things that were done or happened back then while we were in school, growing up. Primary school, of course. That I don't think it's possible again for it to happen right now. This is 2024,
okay,
right?
Yeah.
And especially that flogging part. Where they get to whip you for coming to school late. They get to whip you for not doing your assignment. They get to whip you for not answering questions in class.
And answering wrong.
You get? It's not the matter of that you don't answering wrong, so they will still whip you. And I feel that's uncalled for back then.
Okay, that was
to me, I feel it's unnecessary. And well, let me not digress yet. Let me just address the questions you put out. For parents coming to school and talking to the teachers, harass them, like you said, about why they will chase their kid from school. I think there could be many factors to that. Could be that the father was sick. The father was sick, and then he did not drive the child to school early. Maybe that would be the reason. Could be that the mom was ill and she did not wake up to make breakfast on time or wake the kids on time. I don't know that. I feel there are some reasons as to that. But the main one is the fact it still remains. As far as I'm paying that school, I'm giving them my money to teach my kid. Sending my kid back home is illogical.
Okay.
Yes. I'm not going to take that.
Okay.
I'm not going to take that. Whatever your reason is, keep the child in school. If there's another disciplinary action you can take, you should. But it should be a logical one. But sending the child back home, what do you mean? So the school fees I paid, let's say 1 month,
okay, I'm going to pause you there. You understand? Because you paid school. Okay, I for one, let me talk about myself. You understand? We all have experienced a lot of lacing. You understand? They flogged me for Why? I could remember they flogged me for not paying lesson fee on time. Lesson that I don't want to, and it was compulsory.
You see, no, I'm laughing.
It was actually compulsory. They forced the lesson on us all. You understand? And then they flogged me for not paying my lesson fee on time.
On time, not at all.
Not at all. No, I paid. I had no choice. not me.
Paying on
My
time.
parents paid. You understand? They flogged me. But now, you know, I don't want to totally agree with you.
Okay.
You know why I said so? Because as I am, I'm not going to take my child to a school where they don't flog. They don't permit flogging.
Are you serious?
I won't.
Also, I gotta say something. Are you serious?
I won't.
No, finish.
Now,
we got that.
there are certain things that groomed us. You understand? No matter what, those things are factors to us becoming who we are, to us becoming a little bit disciplined. I'm not going to say totally disciplined, you understand? I'm just going to say a little bit disciplined. And trust me, it begins from school. Because this is where once your child, in fact, it's as if the teachers are the ones that even spend more time with your kids these days. Right now, whereby we have crèche, whereby small pikin, they'll just come and drop them for there, and then later they come and everybody's working, they come and pick the child. And then you don't permit those parents, those teachers to discipline your child because in quotes you paid fee. Now I'm talking about the woman. You gave some nice reasons why the child might come to school late. You understand? Now, as a reasonable human being, because of everybody have access to internet, I'm not saying what the school did was right, because we live in a dangerous world whereby you can send the child out. What if something happened to the child? You understand? What if, God forbid, an accident or kidnappers and the rest? But as a reasonable parent, you come to the school with your phone going live, because everybody right now is trying to create content. And then you start insulting. This is the useless principal of the stupid school that chased my child. If I am the one...
Okay, I didn't see that video.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm not against discipline, right? I'm not against discipline, but the kind of discipline is what matters if you...
That's why I said I'm not going to completely... I agree with most of the stuff that you said. There's a lot of things that they flogged us for, which in fact, I don't even support you flogging a child for not paying his school fee. You understand?
Is the child, don't flog the parents.
You understand?
You understand?
At no point is don't flog my kid.
Flog my kid. You understand? See,
imagine a scar on your child's body. Why?
Are there scars on your body or not?
There are scars on my body.
All right. Do you know something? Do you know something?
So you trying to tell me there's no other way?
Sorry. Do you know what other way? I noticed something.
If you give a child, if you tell the child to pick pin,
detention,
if you tell the child to pick pin, if you tell the child to kneel down, are you trying to tell me
don't permit that right now? A lot of schools don't permit that. Don't discipline my child.
Do you know something?
Do what? If you don't
want your child discipline, right? If you don't want your child discipline, then school make the child.
I'm not saying don't get my child.
No, that's what I'm saying. You tell me I don't flog your child. No, which discipline?
Is that discipline?
Okay,
is that all what discipline entails?
Pick na discipline.
Before uncle,
no, pick na discipline.
Of course,
pick na discipline. You will cry.
You don't whine.
I
do better pick pin.
And you don't cry.
We do Golgotha. I don't do Golgotha. We don't do Golgotha on top gravels before.
You don't do 3 hours picking.
Now Catholic school I go, then chop my father for this.
But what I'm saying is this thing called cane. That form of
spare the rod and spoil the child.
You know I get it wrong. Where did they quote that thing?
It's in the Bible.
Who now told you that is literal carry rod? Okay, why are we not
talking about rod?
That's what I'm telling you. Still not what you guys
now see. Let me see. I'm still going to stand on this.
The rod now.
You know what?
If I punish my child, it's not. Am I sparing the rod?
Did you come to your house?
I called my child. Am I sparing the rod?
No. Wait.
I must flog your child.
Now, not flog your child. Did I come to your house and your child misbehaved in your presence? I'll flog that child. And there's nothing you will do about it.
I will arrest you.
You see, that's the problem that we're having right now.
You see,
you understand? See, like, let me explain something to you. I could, like, right now, you see a child will misbehave at home, and then the mother will be like, go to the naughty corner. Let's go. Go and
think about what you've done.
What you've done.
Go and think about what you've done.
We're not going to give you pastries. We're not going to do this.
You know, no cartoon for a week. No cartoon for a week. You're grounded for 2 weeks.
See,
let me ask one question.
Yeah, please do.
Those kids, you were flogged, right?
I was.
Do you have, be honest, you guys be honest. We all grew up in the same kind of community setting.
Yeah.
Do we have kids that they flog the hell out of them, yet you that they've not flogged you a few times, You became more subtle, you became more intelligent, you became more disciplined than that other kid in our area that they used to flog him every blessed day. Will you tell me that flogging is what can change a child?
Notice, you have to like pick what we're trying to say piece by piece here.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that flogging a child makes the child good.
Okay.
Notice what I said. I said most of us, we actually became a bit disciplined by some of the discipline that we received, be it in school or at home.
Yeah.
Now, yesterday I was talking with a friend, which I mentioned to you guys earlier, where I said, if I'm in somewhere like America where they don't permit beating your child, if my pikin misbehave, if I get back, I will drag you come Nigeria from airport, so they lace you. Tell people where they are around there. See what they shameless.
Everybody is.
No, I will join you.
But the ideology, right, is behind what is the purpose of that beating.
Now notice, see, but we're not talking. Sorry, I think we will have to give you this time to talk. But let me say this: I'm not actually saying that beat my pikin like son a thief. I'm saying discipline my child.
You get me? I'm cool with that.
I'm saying discipline my child, and if flogging is part of discipline, it's permitted.
So are you trying to tell me whatever is called discipline should be done, even if it's wrong?
What is wrong?
What is my child? Do you think every discipline, or what we know today as discipline, is actually right? Will you agree that?
What is your definition of discipline?
It is you now should be asking.
That's why I said the people you're mentioning is part of discipline. You understand? I
use cane. Why would you say
you're emphasizing on
your child is it's not discipline?
No, you're emphasizing on the flow.
No, do you know something?
Because that's my problem.
No, do you know something? One thing we need to understand here is, first of all, nobody is against disciplining a child, and nobody is saying that, okay, beating a child or flogging the child makes the child any better.
No.
You understand? But growing up as kids, you understand, most of the things that actually we went through actually kind of shaped us to be better people, right?
Yes, and there's a whole lot to that.
Way back then, there was this morality, like there was morals. There were things that you can't do. You understand? And there are things that you like, even now for dream, so you know to try them.
Based on the
you understand?
Your kind environment.
Gone were the days when they beat you from school and you report at home, they'll still beat you at home. I don't know if you understand.
Yes, yeah.
Now as it is now,
what do you do?
As it is now, a child goes to school and maybe they beat the child and the parent is coming to the school to attack them and all of that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's actually very nice. You understand? Even if you're going to do stuff like that, do it outside the camera. Don't make it look as if it's a good and normal thing.
I didn't
you understand? Don't make it look as if it's a normal thing. And also for the school's side, you're not supposed to send this child out of the school. When the child does something, punish the child, come back to your class. Because even when we were growing up,
education.
The only time they drove us out of school, the only time they drove us out of school was when we don't pay our fees, and they were grace period. You understand? It's when maybe like you don't do bad. Now they were like, okay,
and
just
they will
go
tell you tomorrow, no enter school.
You understand?
Yes.
You see all those things is in Africa.
So
come to think of it, there are nations that education is free. So just to chase you for not paying.
You understand? So now when you look at all these factors, right? You understand that okay, like the thing goes both ways. All right, like recently I came across a video, like there was this headline about a teacher that flogged the child to death. Okay. You understand? Like, is it 140 strokes? Have you whatsoever?
Are you serious?
Yes.
That was like a thing.
Yeah, it was a thing. Like it trended for a while.
In Nigeria?
Is it Ogun State? We were one of the states, but in Nigeria, just recently, last week. What? I understand? Flogged the child like to death. So now. You
have seen my point.
You understand? No, I understand. That's why I said it goes both ways.
See,
you understand?
In primary school,
it goes.
I've forgotten the reason why but they called us to the assembly ground. Okay, I remember.
I don't remember.
They told us to do picking after we closed. So almost everybody left. And then one of our teacher, I don't know if she's watching, I know she's still teaching that in school now. Sorry, ma, I'm still going to mention this.
I hope you are watching.
She now came, said the whole, I think we're in primary 5 that time, the whole primary 5 come out. You will not come school that day. When you never come, you don't know what it costs, but you come out. You might come out. All of us, people are feeling like people are senior, there's primary 6, people are senior. All of you, they called for us primary 6 or so. May they come hold us. They lace all of us. Nobody no cry. Bro, both the men of the class, we cried. We cried. You understand? Now the same thing happened. The same thing happened in when I was in secondary school. This was even in SS3. In SS3, one of our teacher was in class teaching. Now he told me that Gabriel, call me when it's my time. The other teacher, so when it's my time, call me. So the other teacher, you know, so we get those kind of teachers when they like to teach. I said, sir, it's time. It's time. He told, look, if any of you talk, I'll deal with you. Wait, I will soon be out. Let the teacher come. You understand? He said, let the teacher come. Now the teacher did not come. Then immediately he finished, me and now went hungry to go and call the teacher. Which was, I love that teacher very, very well. But that day be like say something happened, maybe in wife. The man came. He said, all of you come outside. Come in. What did I tell you people? I said, sir, you said I should call me at your time. But come, just say I was like trying to explain. And thank God he told, it's not as if it's just me. He told all of us while we were in the class. You understand? Now all of us should come outside. He can go call one of his other teacher we like to kill. You know, nothing, even the just one. If they pass this to their plug, you go collect my plug. You come for him. But he call that man. They come. They flog all of us. So you know, see, that's the African problem. It's a mentality that they feel like this flogging is what I'm saying, you understand? Yeah. When we see the way they flogged us, there's one of my friends, she's married now. We'll call that one. It's not Caroline. She's married now. When Caroline was coming out, all of us with a groom our pain. But immediately we saw Caroline, tears they come up for here and here. Now Christian, one of our classmates, now say, if you see yourself, you might go start to laugh. That's how all of us started laughing. You understand? But now what I'm saying is that yes, truly, a lot of this flogging is uncalled for. But it doesn't mean that we should take out discipline from the school. And it doesn't mean that parents, like these days, my problem is the way we like taking everything online. Because now, at the same time, the students will not look at your child the same way. That's why we have a lot of children that can't even go and tell their parents something that happened in school because they know that their parents will overreact. And when they overreact, it will become worse. So to me, I will still say it, if you know the discipline for your school, my pikin, they come there. Because why? When I'm not around, you're the person that my child is seeing. I only come to pick my child from school. So if I don't give you still stated out this discipline thing. If the child needs to be flogged, flog the child. If he needs to receive pick pin, give him pick pin. If he needs frog jump, give him frog jump. But don't say because I paid school fees, my child is too important that you will not flog him or discipline him when he or she needs to be disciplined. My point is, still remains. What do you think your child could possibly do to be flogged with a cane? Like an animal. If my child is stubborn. No, let's leave. Why are you bringing your child is stubborn in the first place? Why are children stubborn? That's another factor we should talk about. Stubborn? That's another factor we should talk about. Seems like all of us are talking about what I was telling you. I cannot have my child. There's no way I can have my child. Let's say peradventure. There was something like noisemaker. We normally write noisemaker in class. Good. So is that good enough reason for the child to be flogged? No. To you. Don't they flogged me for not writing people's names of noise. That's you. Not because they did it to you means it's right now. There are many things they did to us that was very, very wrong. Speaking vernacular in class. Those things, like there were a whole lot of stuff. In my school, you don't speak vernacular. And nobody gets to flog you for that. There's a way you set it. When you see people speaking English, you get intimidated. You want to speak. You cannot even afford to speak vernacular. Because nobody will answer you. And nobody is flogging anybody because don't speak vernacular. It's a mental thing. Okay, they should just chase them to the naughty corner. There are many ways to deal with it. When they exclude you from your peers, this thing is psychological. When they exclude you from your peers, you yourself, any child that is his or her peers are doing something that he is interested or she's interested in, and you exclude them from it, it's a not punishment for that. It does something to their mind. Do you know something? Do you know that most people? That's one punishment in this country. I'm just saying that's one punishment. Most kids myself, like they even want you to exclude them. You understand? It's more like an answered prayer. You exclude me and take me to my naughty corner and me alone. See now, you're not. See, first of all, we are in Nigeria. Listen, we are in Nigeria. Bro, can we talk about our country? Bro, we are in Nigeria. You are speaking Yankee base here. We are in Nigeria. See. Please let him talk. Let him talk. Okay, calm down. We are in Nigeria. The system is already there.
And you think the system is good?
The system is not good doesn't mean like.
No, you agree with that system.
Okay, fine. The woman now that
It's the same
did
system
the
that
video,
shaped your
you understand?
father, your forefathers.
The same woman that did the video and all of that, right? Does it change the fact that they are still beating children in school? I don't know if you understand. The fact that it's not good or it's not proper and all of that doesn't mean it's going to like change anything. Who go flog your pikin, go flog your pikin.
Even in this school, but
You understand?
it's only Paco school now that permits flogging.
That's
Because the ones your parents do, they don't get that.
That's why they talk. The reason why they flog person kill them for school.
Make I bust
Just
you.
because something has been in existence for 200 years doesn't make it right.
It doesn't make it. See, in fact, do you know something? Like presently now, based on how the team they solve, okay, now you're saying something about maybe the father waiting, driving to school. That's why he went late and all of that.
Yeah.
How many times your papa drive you go school?
He no get car.
How many times he follow you go school?
At all, not even.
You understand?
I was just giving instance.
You dey give instance. No, me must ask question based on the instance you give.
So now you don't want to know, just like what happened to this young man. You don't want to know why person come late.
Oh, guys, you come late. So that's why I said, what
You
goes
don't
to
want to know why they can't call your teacher at this point. They just want flog. Is that like
So now, about listen. I think we're going to have to play that video, for you guys to watch it as well. Now, remember from the starting, I started talking about what happened, and Tengo, you're not watching. Maybe that's why you're being very defensive.
No,
like
I don't like that woman.
Now,
that woman will have issues. And that school, they can even sue her.
See, what happened? The problem is that now let me go back to the parents. What happened to dialogue?
Good.
Let me assume that yes, the school is wrong. Like I said, they are wrong for them chasing the child. That's very bad. You understand? But you now they chased your child. You come to the school angry. Okay, yes, truly. Like you made mention of certain things that might have caused why the child came late, and one of them might be that she slept
Delayed or something.
But what happened to you? Where did you drop your child? You just drop her for road there.
No.
So I go school.
Now that's a problem.
You did not bring the child to the school. You understand? You did not bring the child to the school and say apologize. I could remember sometimes that I might be going late and they will just call small child like, I beg, it's us, please forgive the child, please, I beg. What happened to the case of the dialogue where okay, your child came back, you now feel that because you paid school fees.
So now you feel in this case
you
now.
Understand?
You see in this case now, the school is wrong, the woman is wrong.
The woman
so
is
how
wrong.
do we balance? We need to even give them a solution. Because none of them can tell us that they're even right.
Now that's why I said one of the school is actually wrong in the sense that they chased the child out
away.
And especially like I said in our wicked world right now, a lot of things could have happened to that child
and they will hold them responsible.
Now the mother is very, very wrong for her coming feeling that somebody owed her something. You are wrong. Your own child, you brought your child to school late.
Why?
And I'm sure that maybe you already know that
maybe they were even watching Netflix and slept late.
And they slept late. Or maybe you yourself you decided to go and do certain things before coming to the office.
Yeah.
Now you now brought your child, you not even bring your child inside the school.
Without explanation,
you left your child, you understand? And then you come back. Instead of you to explain, you stood outside insulting the principal of the school, insulting the teachers, calling them illiterate. So you brought your child to an illiterate school.
That's the dilapidated society.
So we have a lot of parents that just that they act. They misbehave because of money. That's why I said something like in fact in our country, Nigeria now today like this, the only schools that still discipline children is the Ajekpako school.
Let's not say this. Me that word, you're bringing problem.
Which one?
That
Which
word. This is the only school that disciplines children is Ajekpako.
Okay, the only school that flogs.
The only school that punish students.
Anything.
You know this whole thing. But in as much as schools have their own, parents also have their role to play.
Yeah.
The fact that you understand.
I don't feel
the fact that you take them to school, you understand, doesn't mean they are the school's responsibility. Because whatever it is, they say train up a child the way they go. Now, what you carry give school, now in school go give you. In as much as then they try their best.
School go try their best.
School go try their best to see how they go take mold waiting you give them.
Number one,
because first of all, now these kids now they are coming from your place. The school has no idea of who that child is. They don't know what the child where is coming from, whether she's broken or is broken, whether the child is
have family drama,
family and all of that. You understand?
Don't know all of that.
The school doesn't really know all of that. So now it depends on whatever it is the child is coming out from to the school now that they give. If the child is stubborn from home and all of that, definitely the child will be stubborn in school.
Sure.
And it's going to take the serious work and also prayers for that child now to be okay. You understand? So that's just the whole thing. The parents have their role to play. The school also has their role to play. So this whole thing, like,
So that-
yeah.
So
that's
thank
just
you,
what I
thank you
think.
so much. And also too, I think putting this out to the educational system. You know, I just to round this up. I want to round this up with this though. I could remember when I was teaching, I had these students that every time that she's the most quiet student in the whole class, very reserved and calm. Anytime I'm teaching, this girl is concentrating, looking at me. That's what I feel though, because she's not making noise. And then, but when it comes for us to assess them, this girl will be writing, bro. Next time you go, they fight, you watch the guy, she will be like, this girl is right. She go write tons page, but at the end of the day, it's rubbish. This girl did that several times, and at a point I was angry. I called her a flog. I said, come here, come and read this. You flog her? Flog her a little. Let me not come, a little. I said, come and read this thing. She just stood and she was smiling, looking at me. Now, if it was in other countries, they will have a special way to attend to students like that. Yeah. So let's actually have, and parents should also observe all this kind of a thing. Let's actually
pay more attention.
You understand? Because most students that we call dull, they're not actually dull. You understand? They're not actually dull, just like stars on earth or something.
Yeah.
They're not. So let the educational system try to find a way to actually broaden their scope.
Know, is it creating a curriculum or something to assess? So they do that in America a lot.
What's up with guy calm down? Like,
it's a standard.
What's up with you in America?
Standard.
You notice this is like on a Yankee president just the try from.
Alright, so guys, I want to say thank you for staying with us. We're still waiting to hear from you guys. What's your take?
Your thoughts, and what you feel we could we could have added, or what we shouldn't have said. Should they flog your child, or they should not flog your child? You understand? And also, please, parents, take note of your child's homework and ask questions after school. Most parents don't actually pay attention to their kids. They just feel like, I go to school, you come back, and all of that. No, it's true, because most times if you go through their books and all of that, most parents don't even know what's on their kids' phones. You understand?
Anyway, so, those are your duty.
All right, thank you guys, and once again, don't forget, this is Unveil. Stay safe, stay tuned. We love you all.
Bye.